I am I am a technician in beauties, but nowadays I find a new job. I study for technology. I'm a student of computer engineering. For hobbies, I like to go out, have activities outdoor, learn things, make courses, or read books, watch series. That's it.
Awesome. Nice too. Me too, once again. And Wallace, your turn.
Sure. I'm Wallace. I live in São Paulo. I'm born in São Paulo too. I have been working with web developer at the last 10 years. I have turtle as my little pet. I live alone, but I have girlfriends. I know married. I live across neighbor that Jairo in Santo Amaro. Do you know? Just
Yeah, maybe you can visit each other. Guys, I believe my connection it's kinda bad right now. It's kinda breaking up when I talk or when I listen to you. But can you listen to me well?
I can he and
yes,
you
yes.
can lift me.
Sometimes stay slowly, but I can.
Hello?
Yes, I had this impression. Hey Flavio, welcome back. Now we can listen.
Thanks.
Okay. So you can introduce yourself, okay?
Okay, I'm living in São Paulo. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I have one son, and I am software developer. That's it.
This place is all about IT guys and girls. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of them, but it's quite a nice network. So, Leandro, can you read the second question, number 2?
Okay. Have you ever done an internship? Yeah. If yes, how was it? Yes, when I was a technician at school, I had the opportunity to do an internship. Was good. I work in office. I learned office routines. I work with production planning control. Work planning and make the bills of cost of productions. I learn a lot, and for that I was to technician project area. I become a drowning, I guess, technical drowning. Cadista, né? Não sei como fala isso. A CAD. And that's it. Was good. Good opportunity to inside the area. I was a student. I think it's it.
It's like a trial, right? When you get to know if the area is interesting for you or not. Yeah, I get it. So, Jairo, you can answer it and then you choose someone else so you can talk more with each other, okay? You can interact.
Sure. I did in the past. it wasn't good. Like I felt that I was a slaver of a guy. He always asked me to do boring things in the job. Every boring task that we had, he said to me, Jairo, can you do it? It's part of your job description. So as an intern, you should do it. So do it. I didn't like it, but I learned it a lot. I learned a lot of things related to relation with employees, like relationship with different people inside of the company, in the company environment. I didn't learn something like how to do on a specific activity, but it was very good to understand how should I interact with different persons in the company. There I understood the layers of the company, how respect different opinions, and especially how to recognize, like identify the persons that have like the control of the company, you know, like you easily recognize it very fast when you see he or she walking through the area in the companies, you know. So I learned it, but not I learned it a lot, but it was like a soft skills at that point. I started to learn it in my daily routine in the company. What about you, Wallace?
Nice, nice. I remember I did the internship in before introducing my area in technology. I remember did it internship in marketing, telemarketing. Yes, telemarketing. When I beginning coding or make website, make apps, work in my area, I did an internship in the company game. I remember I had minimal salary, but um, I was interessa, how I say interessado?
Interested.
Yes, interested in get the knowledge. Uh, eh, uh, I remember just did one internship in the company game. The I just did, but when you make you get the internship in the starting career is very well, but uh, uh, nossa, deu um branco na minha cabeça, não sei o que falar mais. Just it.
Okay.
Mas
Don't
nem em
worry.
português eu acho que eu conseguiria falar mais alguma coisa. É que eu pensei em outra coisa. Sorry.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. We are thinking about a lot of things, not only the meeting, right? I
My
get
mind
it.
shut up. Shut up now, shut down.
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, we get it. And you, Melissa?
I never did an internship because I had to work to pay for my college. So I just jumped into a 9 to 5 job, like regular job. But I wish I had this opportunity because I think I started working and I was not prepared. So I just start learning doing things. But I think in business or marketing, it's a little bit easier, like because some people just didn't go to college, so it's very strange. Like, people just start doing things. So that's it. And I think Flavio didn't talk yet, so I want to know about
Oh,
it.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I did internship and was terrible for me because I am studying information systems and in my internship they put me to charge of recreation students at school and I I carry for the students to enter in your classes and go out and I gain much a little salary and I was fired. It's it's a and and the season in this time or in the season I don't have money because I am studying and I gain a little, but it's important to me. But this thing happened because I was unmotivated to do this job and a little sad. I think that is can it can be uh, apparently in us when we we are feeling these things.
Yes, definitely. They realized you were unhappy, so for them it was like uh, the right choice to fire you. But I'm sorry about this experience you've had. But I think you handled well. It's part of life, like you said. Um, my case, yes, but I think my internship was just like Jairo mentioned, a lot of boring things to do, like scan things using the computer. I believe that when we just start at something, it's easier to learn not easy, not so easy, but it's a better experience to learn soft skills than the hard skills because you are worried about pleasing everybody, you are worried about doing a good job. And when it comes to the technical part, sometimes we don't have much moments or much opportunities to practice that. In my case, I was like a do-it-all, like whatever or whenever people needed me, I had to be there to help, to support, and also it wasn't like in specific area so I could develop the skills. So I kind of identify with I can relate to Jairo because of that. So let's move to the next question. Melissa would like to read number 3 and of course share your experience
Yeah, sure.
or opinion.
In your point of view, what's the main goal of doing an internship? I think, like you said, it's something about soft skills. And because some people finished college so early, and people just never had an experience talking to people and with a lot of things. So I think it's very important for that. But also because the companies want to hire people like juniors, but you must have an experience in something. So I think it's a great way to start. And because you can start in your area, like you don't need to start working in a mall like I did. And after that, try to change for a company, like a great company or something like that.
Mhm. Just like a first step, right? I understand. And Leandro, what do you think about this?
I think that's a good way to being a gateway to learn more about your about your area, your first experience, and help you decide to project what is better to you study or if you want to continue in this area or like that. I guess it inside the company, maybe you can choose the way that you can go with. For example, in technology, with sometimes we inside in like programming go to other projects or other area because you learn about or have opportunity to do that. I guess it's good to develop like Melissa Jairo said, develop soft skills. And when I have my first internship, I was I know a navy because a lot of process I don't have an idea that it was that this way. I guess I become more, I don't know, more strong because that's it.
Yes. Can you choose someone?
Okay, Wallace.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I believe that is very important. In some areas, internship. I don't know. I don't know. One moment. It's very important because you have show your soft skill. Sometimes there is people is not have is not have any experience about the what you do. Is very important because the company see what's your comportamento, how I say comportamento.
Yeah. Behavior.
Behavior, yes, behavior. When you student about anything, you have theory, and you increase inside ingress. Yes, when you increase in some company or any activity, you have opportunities for get to practice. I just it. Today my mind is very slowly. Sorry. And you, Jairo?
Yeah, I think there is many different whys, but I think looking from company's perspective, I think it's a good way to have the best employees. Especially, I think nowadays, employees in general, they don't spend a lot of time in the same company. You know, like they stay there for at least, I would say, between 1 year and 3 years. You know, like so. And I think there is some companies they field of the company is so specific that they need to training and develop their employees inside of the company. There's no good employees in the market because not because there's no employee, because the business is very specific. There is some kind of business they are very huge, but at the same time it's very difficult. There is a lack of good talent in the market because they are studying general things, not specific ones. So let's say electricity, for example. I think it's so focused on one thing that in general you can find good employees in the market. So you need to develop them inside of the company to do in the way that you want to work in the market, you know. So I think I think that's one of the reason, especially from company's perspective. But I think also that looking to the employee perspective, it's a good way to start their career, especially because nowadays as well, I think companies want employees with experience. They don't want spend time. You know, it's like lose money every time that you spend your time to training the employees. So that's why young people always say companies wants just employees with experience, and I don't have experience. So how can I get it if they just want employees with experience? So there is a good side and bad side of the both perspective. But I think the main reason for the company is we want training and create the best employees to our own company, to this company. And the other side, looking to this perspective of employees, I think it's a good way to start in a career with experience, you know.
That's pretty insightful, but I believe that there is no guarantee just because you train this employee that this person's gonna stay. But sometimes it's worth the risk, right? You're gonna take a chance and see. But as a company, it makes sense to want these people aligned to your goals, to your culture, and to the skills you are looking for. I completely agree with you. For me, I think it is a good chance for you to make mistakes, not the huge mistakes, because we don't, it's not because you are intern that you are gonna do a lousy job. No, you can do a good job as an intern, but sometimes you just need more information, more experience, more practice about that type of procedure, for example. So I believe that there is less pressure for you if you do something wrong. But the minute you get your degree, it's like now it's another reality. You know, it's like in just one day, you became like someone who should know better because you have a degree. But when you are an internship, you have fewer responsibilities because you are not the boss or you are under a supervision, you know. So I believe that if you can choose a moment to make mistakes, this is the best one because it is expected for you to make them because you are only starting your career and everything. And Flavio, what's your opinion?
Sorry, we are talking about the third question.
Yeah, number 3.
Okay. I think I feel a little sad when I heard about we talked about your experience with the internship, and it's a terrible experience to me. And I think that the goal that you are doing an internship, it's to be introduced in your career, and I think that you can do your tasks slowly, and you can is introduce in your career in pieces, but it's not a reality. But I worked in an exchange stock in São Paulo, and I saw that one girl that worked with me was trained by a company and was contracted by a company. I think that some companies that did it in correct way, but I think it's not most common.
We all wish to be hired after the process, right? But sometimes it doesn't happen. It's sad, but it's real. So, Jairo, would like to start with the number 4.
Sure. Is it okay to hire interns for free? Why or why not? I think it's totally okay. I don't think it's allowed. I'm not sure, but I don't think not interns. There is a model of hiring some people. I think it's apprentice, the name, that you can you allow a young people young people come to your company to teach them how to do a specific activity. But I think in general is not allowed. But I do think that it's something that should be done, because the main reason of intern, I don't think it's pay money. Even when I don't think that that's the right mindset of someone that's starting his career. There's other reasons, like Melissa said, she started her career because she needed to pay her own bills to support and pay the college, these kind of things. But in general, I think the main reason of interns is learn and get experience, and not necessarily you should get paid for that. I think companies in general, they are paying for you like time, with their time, because you need to be trained. So it depends of the business, because when we think about like back office business, like people that work with computer, like let's say spreadsheets, send message, calls, these kind of things, you should be paid, because it's like it's a repetitive kind of activities. But there is, as I said, some activities, they are very specific, and you need a specific training to understand how it works. So for those kind of activities, I think it's not necessary be hired. And to be honest, looking back in my career, I would say that I would like to have an opportunity, even without be paid, to learn some specific activities in the companies where I worked. I saw with my eyes some people worked without be paid, and they are in a very high level of the company nowadays, because they were focused just in one specific part of the company, and in less than 2 years they were very, let's say, naive, like they were smart enough to walk with their own legs. Like, I don't know if this expression exists in English, but all right. So they were smart enough to do the job without any manager around him or her, So I would be that. I would like to have this opportunity. In the past, I didn't, but yeah, for me that's okay. And in some ways, it's a good way to have an opportunity to get an experience. What about you, Leandro? What do you think?
Yeah, I have a few disagree.
No worries.
I think I think the company is good if pay a few. Maybe it's a symbolical, because it's good for you. You know, or you feel that you be you're doing your best, or you're learning, you make some job, because that I guess is good if company pay a few. I don't know why nowadays, but I guess have a law. The company needs to pay. It's not a salary, but like I don't know, a bolsa, I guess, for interns, I guess. I don't know if it's for all kinds of internship. I guess that a trainee is not don't have obligation, but if is connected with a college or a university, you need to pay some things. I don't know, but I guess yes. Some companies used to use this like internship to have a less workforce, don't pay a lot, and put some students to make jobs in pay a few. You don't follow the rules to do it. I passed some like that. Nowadays, I guess you need to if you are if you was you are intern, you need to have some professional teaching you, like a junior with a senior, because if it's not if it don't happen, you is like a force of work, a less force of work, I guess, like some that. But I don't know if have a law or is common in the other parts of Brazil.
Yeah,
I don't see that. Yeah.
just to add a point here, there is unpaid and paid internship.
Yeah.
You know, like
I don't
estágio
know.
remunerado e não remunerado.
Yeah, that maybe yes. I don't know if have a rule to like how much hours do you spend in your I don't know if you have connections, but maybe yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and was in college, I had to take like an internship that was for free, mandatory to graduate, you know. But you could like choose a place. I chose a place that was close to my house, so I didn't have to pay for the bus, for example. And I could do some tasks at home, so it was like a mix between going there and say here at my house using the computer and things like this. But in general, it's kind of tough to work a lot and doesn't get anything, you know, so it's not the ideal in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess you can choose the better for you. Yeah,
Yes.
do not be desperate and get the first appeared for you. You can choose the other. If you, like you said, you don't understand a lot with transport, maybe it's good for you. I know persons that receive money for study is good, and the other don't receive, but receive a good experience. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I think that there is kind of research, you know, not exactly you receive just to study, but you do some research at university, so it's a job in my perspective. My sister, she's taking her PhD, so if I say she only studies, she's gonna get mad at me, so I have to recognize, okay? But I do think that is important to do research and everything. Flavio, go ahead about number 4.
I agree with you, Jairo, because when we start in our career, it's very difficult to to uh, to uh, to get a internship, and but I think that this type of internship that has some rules because I think that I believe that the in this type of internship the intern has to practice what you want to work in your career because if you contract an intern to make other thing, it's not not good for no one, and it's a terrible thing. But if the company uh, has some professionals or some seniors responsible to the intern learning some things, and it's a likely likely a probabilidade é like, né? It's a probabilidade de that you intern to be hired to. I think it's good.
And I'm gonna say sometime comments. Wallace, go
I
ahead.
I would say in the point of view, the content is very good because is save a lot more money with the people sometime zero experience. But in the point of view, the internal or professional employee it depends because how Leandro say, uh, I I think the people uh, has the minimal salary can be symbolic, but um, has a minimal salary, but it depends with uh, then what is combined in interview. But in my case, I think it has there is minimum salary or symbolic salary. It depends the area in the technology is very good because you can to do your job in the remotely. But I figure out when other areas as in job industrial, you have expense with uh, transporte, locomoção, move, orders, expense is necessary have money for to do it. I think that it's and you, Melissa.
Yes, I was thinking a lot while you were talking because I think it probably working in an internship could be a great opportunity to learn your first experience and everything. And if you have this opportunity, it's very great because you can start and all the things we already talked about. But I think it's not the reality for most of the people because people need to work and have money and everything. And at the companies that I worked, they usually hire interns when they didn't want to pay for a regular person. So I think it's a little unfair with the people because they are working so hard, like young and trying their best, and they have a lot of energy. And the company is not going to broke to break because of this salary. So I think it's fair that the company pays at least the basics for this person, but you have to pay something like fair, because if you pay like company use are used it to pay now, it's almost like nothing. So it's free or a little bit, it's like the same. So I think the company should pay because they are earning money, they are earning more money with this person, so they should pay them for it.
It's like a type of organization, even because you are doing your job, you wanna receive something in return. Make sometimes we say we don't pay bills with good words. We pay bills with money. So you are right, Melissa. Good points. So yeah, we have time just for one more question. Number 6. I believe it's kind of interesting. Wallace, would you restart in a new field as an intern? Like if you had to start over your career in another field, would like to accept an internship?
I don't understand how asking.
Yeah, to like to restart again in another field, but as an intern to receive like a minimum wage and everything like that.
I um uh if today I started an internship, I try get more experience, but I wish have the little salary or bit salary, bit little, I don't know. But it's very important how Melissa say. Sometimes it's no realidade. How how you say? Realidade some for some people, but today I think I would uh, get more experience with the seniors, the managers. E try help my companheiros, how I say, companheiros ou colaboradores.
Co-worker.
Yeah, co-workers, yes. I just
Let's do this to accept this chance.
It's me, right? Because I'm not listening too well. Yes?
Yeah, my mic
Okay.
it has a problem, but it's you. Sorry about that.
I I probably would start. I still have bills to pay, but if I had like some savings, I could like start with a thing like I always think about if I won the lottery or something like this, like money is not a problem anymore. Probably I would start everything again, but with something that you don't earn money at all, like art or something like this.
Yeah.
And just like start and writing and painting and doing everything for free or something like that. But it's not the reality. But I think it's very important. Like now, like I said, I left my job and I'm taking this month now to study English. So I think it's almost like people don't start working but goes to an internship because they know if they did this, it's investment for their future. So I would do if I change my area, my field. I think. I don't know. It's easy to talk. And I would choose Leandro, what about you? Because you are crossing your fingers. I think it's because the
Okay.
lottery.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess I hope you won lottery. It's my dream too. But number 6 step. That's it. Yes, I would like being on as an intern because I tried to a new area. I was working for companies for construction buildings. Nowadays, I study for technology. I guess if I get I don't know, fugiu a palavra. Internship. If I get an internship, I guess it will be good for me for go inside and learn more and work like a junior, something like that for good companies. I have a friend that this month started to work for IBM. Do you know IBM? It's a great company and it's an opportunity to go inside. For me, yes. I guess yes is this answer. It's better that go to some job it don't have experience so good in this job fire you because you don't know sufficient. I guess go like an intern is the way more easy to learn more. You have more time to learn. That's it. Don't you answer Flávio? Flávio, your turn.
I don't have this option because I'm married. I have one son, and it's not possible to me. I think that it's my career is something happening. I don't know if you guys think in this way, but my mind is a little catastrophic. I always think that I will be fired and my profession is terminate. I don't know because I think this, but I think that it's fear. But I know that is never will be happening. But if you can if you needed to get another job, I will do some things how fix. I am very good in fix things in my house. I think that you gain my life with this.
However, if not provide, right, it is not an easy decision to take an internship. I completely get your point. And it's good to have other skills like fixing things in your house. And Jairo, you have the words now.
Well, as Melissa said, I think if you saved money in the past, I think it's a good way to start a new career, if you want to, like restart your career in another field inside of the company or even in another company. I think it's totally possible. And it's a good idea. Start it with as an intern, but Flavio said it depends of the situation, because if you have family to support, this you need to pay bills, and there's no way to receive amount of money enough to support a family as an intern. So it depends of the situation of your wallet and your life in general, so it depends. But I think it's a good idea if you want to start a new career in another field. That's a good beginning. Start with an intern position.
There's even a movie about this, right? With Robert De Niro.
Yeah, it's very nice, this movie.
The intern. I was searching the name of the movie. He starts over in the company, in another company. So maybe if you like this type of movie, you can watch it. So my sound is kind of low. I was I just heard about it. So
feel low.
guys, yeah, I don't know. It's a problem for tomorrow because the meeting is about to end anyway. So sorry about the issues, the problems. And I shared here the survey. Okay. I hope you guys click this link and please share some ideas, opinions. You can give us a rate from 0 to 10. And take care. I'm gonna see you in other chances, other meetings here. Thank you so much for everything. You guys rock. Bye bye and have a good
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
guys.
Bye, thank
Bye.
you. What's a pleasure.